All right, welcome back, friends. This girl is coming off a high of a lifetime. Paige King Johnson got to play at the Grand Ole Opry last night. I'm sure you're exhausted. Standing in the middle of that circle means that you are family here in Music City. Welcome in. So happy to have you.
Me.
Explain the feeling.
Insane, incredible. I felt like I was in a fever dream, like all at the same time, you know, like getting to step into that where so many other, you know, royalty and country music have stepped into. It's just like, okay, soak it in. This is what you've prayed for. This is what you've wanted for so long. So it just felt like coming home.
Ooh, I get the chills when you say that, because it's like when you're actualizing and living your dreams.
Yeah.
It is surreal. You've got to almost look out for all the different things that you can say, all right, I was there in the moment.
Absolutely.
Okay, you were there with your mentor.
Yes.
Tell us about how you guys, how she's influenced your career. Pam Tillis, the Pam Tillis.
I know, crazy, like country music royalty. All, you know, talk about royalty standing in the circle. But yeah, I've been working with Pam for about 4 years. And so, you know, always dreamed that maybe this opportunity would come, but did not expect it to come up this quickly. And so to get the call from her and her team, and they're like, hey, are you free this date to come? I'm like, I'll clear the calendar. I don't care what else is on there. And so just getting to share that moment with Pam and so many other things that we've done over the years has been, you know, such a cool thing.
Okay, we are looking at the photos from last night, which I'm so glad that we were able to get those up in time. How exciting. Another 90s influence on you, country music influence. Clay Walker, you just released a cover of If I Could Make a Living. How exactly did that come about? That's amazing.
Well, I'm a 90s kid, right? So you have to kind of pay homage to all those people who came before you. And I'm a sucker for good honky-tonk music. And so just kind of bringing that song in and being able to put our own little spin on it. And funny enough, it was such a Nashville story that, you know, half of the studio musicians that did this cover of mine were the original musicians that were on Clay's cover. And so it was just so cool and kind of a full circle moment. Just a lot of fun that we had in the studio.
Truly is. Okay, and we've got to take a listen because we need to hear your beautiful voice. We'll chat on the other side.
It's a tough gig to deal with. Go ahead, sign me up. If he needs loving all night long or something pretty to kiss on, guess I'll be the one to suffer through it. Hey, 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 if somebody's gotta do it, do it.
Ugh. So beautiful. You are so talented, girl.
Thank you.
You know, it's so amazing. We were talking about you going on stage at the Opry and that feeling, and you said, you know, this is a 10-year town, and I made it in what?
9.
There you go. She made
it.
Yes. But you did. So we need to know what's next for you.
A lot more music. I have a new single coming out in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. This has kind of been a year of new music for me, and then some acoustic things coming at the end of the year as well too, and just playing every weekend somewhere, coming to a town near you.
Very good.
Yeah, I love every bit of it. Just soaking it in.
Soaking it in. What was the best piece of advice that you got from your, I love mentors. I think it's very useful in any genre and anything in life, really. What was the best piece of advice that you got from Pam Tillis?
Well, really, and especially being a woman in the industry, and she came up in it, and knowing how to kind of build yourself and build your team around you, she told me, she's like, there's going to be a lot of people in this town that have opinions about, you know, how you need to look, how you need to sound, all the things, but at the end of the day, it's you, and you have to feel like yourself and stick up for yourself in all of that. And so that's something that always kind of runs through my mind. In Pam's voice, I can hear in my head of just stick up for yourself and be yourself at the end of the day. And so that's always kind of the motto that you go back to.
You know what's interesting is I love asking artists that question, you know, what's the best piece of advice? And everyone says, be yourself. How do you explain that for someone who is new, who's watching you right now thinking, oh, I hope to be her? What would you say?
Well, just, you know, I always have in the back of my mind, okay, I have to make my grandmama happy if she's watching me, and I have to make the Lord happy, and I have to make myself happy, because at the end of the day, you know, you're living with this, and also knowing that I'm inspiring young girls on the other side of this. And so I want to make sure that the messages that I'm putting out, whether it's through branding or clothing or songs or whatever, that it's something that I would be proud to show a daughter one day, and that she would, or, you know, something. And so just being able to do something that you can take pride in is the main thing.
I mean, I had chills. You are so talented. Thank you. Everyone, check out her schedule and new music releases. It's all in one spot, PaigeKingJohnson.com.